Well, good morning, everybody. Today is April 9th, 2029. I just want to keep you guys updated in my little life journey. Not all Urantia Book readers do this. Not saying anything bad about them, so I'm not gonna throw no rants or nothing like that. So I'm just trying to be very respectful because not everybody is the same. Let me just put it like that. So I have respect for the ones who I really do talk to, and I want to say hi to you guys. I know the ones who are subscribed to my channel. So good morning, how you guys are doing? I'm still alive. I haven't fucking off myself yet. One day I'll be successful. No. So life right now, let me just give you like a little recap of things that had happened within the last 2 months. I had let go of my job, Sparklets. I was supposed to go to another job and that didn't go through. There were a couple of reasons why, and I had to deal with some issues right after that. But it's okay, actually. I got a little message from God the day I freaked out about not getting the other job and the status of my driver's license and what I had to go do to take care of it. But all the time that I have right now, just it was just the right amount of time, probably even more than enough to find it within myself that the thought adjuster has been working with me this entire time. Why did I have so many doubts this time? I just been reading the book about the relationship between the thought adjuster and the human being, and I keep forgetting the numbers of these pages. So please excuse me when I sound like I don't know my own papers. Sorry. But no, I mean, I've spent this whole entire time just reading that paper, and I would like go back and forth a little bit, and more and more and more is starting to make more sense to me, because this is just the information that I'm trying to connect, the information that I picked up all throughout the years on my personal level. Here I am, I'm connecting the dots, I'm finding something that I do agree with. And so these last couple of days, or at least these last couple of weeks, I have been trying to slowly come back to work, but I'm not rushing it. And I think I had finally found my true calling, my purpose. Because here's the thing, like, what am I trying to say is, about 2 months ago, I thought I was about to lose my commercial driver's license to drive buses. And driving buses was a calling that I had to move on to just to get into something that I knew I was going to not only excel, but like really find myself in. And over the last couple of years, because of the tour bus driving, I have gone to places that I normally would not have gone to had it been just me, like me, my wife, my kids. Because these places that I go to, it costs a lot if you add in everything, the trip, the gas, the food, the motels. I mean, you name it. But when you're with a tour bus company, you're the driver, like moi, like virtually everything is taken care of. Meals, rooms, your parking situation. You don't have to pay out of pocket to fill the bus with diesel tank, because that was a thing in the past, and that would literally run you like hundreds of dollars. I've seen people do it, and that's a sad situation. No driver should be put in a situation to pay out of pocket for putting diesel in a bus. But anyways, that's gonna be like a whole nother video, I guess, when I feel like I want to talk about that. So like, uh, um, yeah, I made a mistake of trying to see if I would like working in a hospital, and I did that. Not my thing. And you learn something completely different when you go in. When I went into that field, I don't think I will do that again. All these monkey ass ideas that where I would tell myself, "Oh, you could do it, you could do it." Yeah, I could do it, but is it the right job for me? Is the question. Like, that's the truth of the matter. Is this the right calling for me? And I find out, no, fuck no. Like, I can't work in a hospital. I just can't. No, I love to take care of my people, but not in that scenario. Just can't. Just can't. So I lasted in that hospital job for like not even a week, because what had happened was, after orientation, this was about 3 weeks ago. Like, I had accepted the hospital job. Let me just tell you guys that. And then I was supposed to be like this housekeeper slash janitor slash something else, right? They have a particular name for it. And I signed up for that because I'm not certified in anything else that would pay me a little bit more, unfortunately. So, yeah, I started off in that position, and I got to see a lot of departments, what they do, what they see, what you smell, what you may come across. And, those housekeepers get paid very, very low. Very low. I thought they were going to get paid somewhere about like maybe like the same amount as a CNA. And I know that may be a dig at CNAs, certified nurse assistants, because they also have to go through some kind of program to get certified to be working with uh, sick people. Um, and I thought housekeepers were kind of like in the same level, because housekeepers would do a lot of the physical and a lot of exposure to all these airborne pathogens and whatever you may call whatever that would expose you to something that gets you sick. And I come to find out that no, it's not always like that. Maybe like in big hospitals like Kaiser, but good luck trying to get in there. There's thousands of people applying for those jobs because they pay pretty well, from what I heard. But no, that's not my calling. Nope, that is not my calling. When I made a decision to quit that job that very night, when I found out like how the program really is, and I'm hearing it from coworkers, from the people who have been there for years. Rather than just seeing what you see on paper, you actually talk to these people on the floor, and you're like, oh no, no. Like, I felt it in my heart. Like, you got to go back to busing. You got to go back to busing. Do whatever the fuck you can to straighten out your license and go back to busing. Busing is, or trucking at least, like on a smaller scale. Because in the Class B world, I only have a Class B. I don't have a Class A. I know some of you guys have a Class A. Class Bs, we are limited. But truth be told, I just can't get myself to drive a tractor trailer. Like, it's not that I can't do it. It's just, that's not my thing. And so, like, yeah, I'm not motivated. But I should, though. I should get a Class A just in case. Like, I got to stop being a pussy about it. But Class B is my world, for sure. And these last 2 days, I went to two different interviews, one on Monday, one yesterday, being Tuesday. And yeah, I'm just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see. One of them was for a tour bus company, and then the one on Tuesday, which was yesterday, it was a food delivery service. But I'm going to be driving the refrigerated box trucks. That is a Class B job. And it pays okay. There's overtime in that one, and it's guaranteed work throughout the year. Unlike the tour buses, where you can get as many, like, all these little random jobs, but there are some seasons where it's very demanding. Like, they want you to show up and maybe cover like up to 7 days if you could. Um, Meaning, like, you're out for 7 days. And then there are some seasons where, like, they slow down and you're not getting anything for a couple of weeks. So that, to me, that's always been like the scary part. I never liked that part about tour bus companies. And then you also have to work your ass off, like, in the sense that you have to present yourself. You have to be very courteous. You have to be not just nonchalant, but, like, you have to be very initiative and proactive, and just welcoming with these people. You have to put on that hospitality management work. And thank God that I do have that skill, because a lot of these drivers, they don't. They're very dead faced. They think that it's okay to just pick up people and just shut up and drop them off. Like, you don't do that shit. You don't. You have to stand outside, greet them, be very, show them that you're very thankful for picking you as a service, picking me as a person to drive them around. And it's not just about the tips either. The tips do count, but I'm not just doing it for the tips. I'm doing it for the fact that, like, it's giving me the opportunity to work on myself and be presentable and reach out to people and just make that connection. Like, I really do like that. And little things like that does prepare me for the bigger part, like for the bigger picture, which is going out on tours, which could last up to 7 days. And those are the money makers. In case anybody wants to really know, like, you can see a lot of these buses, these big old recliner buses, where you could put your luggages on the bottom. But a lot of times we don't really make that much money. It looks like we do, but all the money that we make, all the bling bling, the cash, is really off of those 7-10 day tours. And those persist of me picking them up at the airport. And I'm going to be straight up honest. A lot of times, your money makers come from, or I should say, your best trips, your best adventures, your best groups are from the other side of the world. Asians, Europeans, and let me break down the European part because that's way too broad. That's like saying South Americans, and you're just like, yeah, there's way too many countries in South America. Like, give me an example. All right, so Europeans, I mean, like Spaniards. I'm talking about people from Dutch, not Dutch. I'm sorry, from Poland, France, yes, but a lot of Asians for sure. A lot of Asians, and there is nothing wrong with working with a lot of Asians. Asians are very extremely nice people. How dare anybody fucking disrespect these people? They come out here with this humble, very enthusiastic, just very happy to be somewhere outside of their country. They watch TV just like we do, and they appreciate this culture way more than we do. We're just fucking tired of the shit, that all the little microorganism shit that pops up in between. And yeah, it's like every day we do get tips, but then there's also, like, towards the end of the entire trip, that's where we get like hundreds of dollars. Like, I've seen dudes go on 7-day trips and they would get like a $1,500 tip. And like the cash, it comes in cash. Like, it doesn't come through your paycheck, because unfortunately, not only does it get taxed, but it gets taxed again at the end of the year. That's a bitch. You don't want that. That's another reason why a lot of these guys get into these tour bus businesses, so they can make some money through the legit way, and they can make some money kind of like under the table, if you know what I mean, through tips. So it's like it works hand in hand, and I like that. Like, I can see why waitresses and waiters like their jobs. So anyways, man, I just want to share this with you guys. I'm glad to be alive. I'm here. It's a sunny day, sunny day. Just, yeah, it's wonderful. And I like to do this just to reach out to you guys and kind of like keep you guys updated with my life. If even if I don't know you, that's fine. That's totally, that's okay with me, and you guys are getting to know me. You guys see me as kind of like a helpful example of what a human being who likes to read the Urantia book since 2006 and is still trying to figure out his life. He's applying the teachings every now and then to help him get through a fucking situation. This is what I do. Like I go through a lot of anxiety. I have a hard time sleeping at nighttime. I overthink things. I tend to forget a lot of things. I'm bad remembering names. I can see people and I remember them, but a lot of times I forget names unless you're one of my, like, I treat you as a homie, or you're one of my best neighbors. You're a female who I have seen talk to my wife 100 times and I finally remember your fucking name. So it's just like that, dude. Like, that's just how my brain works. And yeah, man, just, hey, it's okay. You know, you are who you are, and accept it. You don't put yourself don't put yourself through too much. I If it was up to me, like today, I'm gonna clean up my backyard. If it was up to me, I would get rid of all the grass and just put like some wood chips everywhere. Just keep it like plain, dry. No more of this. No more work. I didn't buy a house to do more work. Like, I don't care. I'm sorry, guys. Not me. I'll save enough money to pay somebody else to come and do some shit. Anyway, guys, thank you. That's a little bit of my rant today. Yeah. Peace.